Okay guys, this is Christmas 12/25/23. We're here doing a Christmas walk to the flame at Eternal Flame Falls Creek. I live down about a mile down south of the flame, down here. And this should be a lot of fun. It's 55 degrees in Buffalo, New York. I was hoping for a colder winter, but this is what we got. It's 58 degrees up here. I'm overdressed. I have gloves on. I'm gonna have to ditch my gloves. But this should be a lot of fun. This is a brand new trail. They just improved it. And they put in steps. So we'll see how it looks. Now, I never timed this walk. I don't know how long this video is going to be. But I'll walk down there and I'll show you guys the new improved trail. And the flame. And it better be lit because I don't have a lighter. I don't smoke, so I don't need a lighter. This is kind of a rugged trail. If you're thinking of doing this, do not come here in sneakers. But I highly recommend it. It is so much fun. It is one of the most popular tour spots in Orchard Park, New York. This is Chestnut Ridge. And it can be quite muddy and slippery, so if you come here, do not wear sneakers to this part of the park, because they will not serve you well. As you can see, the trail is rather muddy. I've got my duck boots on today. And I can't wait to see what the trail looks like now because they put in steps. This used to be even more rugged, but it's supposed to be much improved with the steps. I saw pictures of them, but I haven't seen a video of the steps. And you've got to be really careful walking here. Follow the signs. You can see it's well lit. Flame trail. Get a close up of that. That's the flame trail sign. That lets you know you're on the trail. It doesn't mean you can light fires in here. It looks like they laid down a bunch of stone here too. Chestnut Ridge can get quite boggy when it's wet. But this is one of my favorite places in the world. And you see we have natural steps right here. They didn't have to do anything to improve on Mother Nature steps right here. But there was one part of the trail that was super rugged. You can see it's a big ravine over there. And there have been a few mishaps here with people who didn't make it out alive. And if you come here for fun, come here sober and ready to have fun, not drunk, and ready for trouble, because it's quite rugged back here. And if you're not sober, you might not make it back. Trying to get my gloves off. It's too hot for gloves. Sorry if it's shaky, but I was gonna bring my Steadicam setup, but kind of heavy, and this is a long walk. You can hear the water in the background. So last time I was here, it was hardly any water. So that wasn't good. Doesn't sound like we have that problem today. And I'll walk over here and show you guys the ravine. So you don't want to come here if you're not in the proper frame of mind. See, there's people down there, way down there, walking the trail. And this is why I say don't wear sneakers, because it's all muddy and you got to walk through the creek. You don't want to do that in sneakers. So get a good pair of hiking boots that are waterproof.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Like I said, it's a long walk, but it's well marked. There's signs along the way. There's another one, number 7, and there's a sign over there, stay on designated trail, which I just showed you why. You'll fall in if you don't. So that's a good idea, to heed the signs while you're here. And like I said, stay sober as you can, because other people have come here and been not so sober and they didn't make it out back to their loved ones. And rescues here are precarious, to say the least. Recovering someone who had a little too much fun here and didn't make it out on their own. It would not be any fun at all. It's got to be 100 feet down, I don't know. I've never measured it, but if you come here on Google Earth, you can check it out. There's number 9 of the flame sign. Number 9, number 9. Isn't there a song like that? Well, anyways, here comes the stairs. I see a railing that's never been there before. So we can show you what the stairs are like. Oh, this looks nice. This was really rugged before, guys. It was all roots. Oh yeah, this is nice. Compared to what it was, this is really nice. Yeah, this is a way better experience. They could have put some more gravel in the center of these, but they did a good job. I'm sure this is going to be a lot easier to walk up than it used to be. It used to be torture coming up on the roots of the trees. But this doesn't look bad at all. I won't film coming up because it'll make the video way too long. So just be prepared if you come here with the right foot gear and the right coats for the time of season, because it's open all year round. Like I said, it's Christmas Day. It's open for business. They'll probably be open New Year's. But if you see this video and you don't live in Western New York and you want to come here to visit Niagara Falls, this is a must stop after or before Niagara Falls. There's flame sign 12, and then number 13 is right down there. So you can see these steps are way better. This was quite a rugged trail before, and they did a lot of work with these steps here. You can see it's quite steep. And there's another set of steps below. There's another part of the park here that was known as 100 steps, but those mostly fell in and they gated it off. Maybe they'll restore that too. I'll do a walk on that, but I always took my kids down 100 steps, and last time I went down there with my son, but it was fenced off. We went over there anyway, but you couldn't go all the way down because the steps are gone. About halfway, or a little more than halfway, the steps washed out permanently. That was all done in the 1930s, and it's gone now. So 100 steps needs rehabilitation. That's in the park itself. I love the trip down, but I'm not looking forward to the trip up. I'll probably have to do some resting on the way. There's sign number 15 there. You can see. And there are other ways you can go, but stick to the trail. Those other trails don't lead to the flame. There's water in the creek today, not a super amount, but we've had some water. You can hear it running. There's flame sign 16. We're almost down to the creek level.
And they have a live action Rex.
Yes.
Him.
Quite slippery today. Like I said, no sneakers. They should have on the sign up there, no sneakers allowed.
A long way.
Yeah.
But my other shoes that I wore yesterday to top are not waterproof, so they're really breathable, but they got
We got more stairs up here. A lot of people out today for Christmas. Probably people visiting from out of town that don't get a chance to come here. There's some big boulders in this creek. I don't have any that big by my house. But my son found a very interesting stone tool in the creek when he was little. I was looking on the internet and found this guy in Rochester who said that you can go and find stone tools all over Western New York. So I told my son, and he went immediately, found the most interesting stone tool in the world in our backyard. But I can't get any experts to look at it. So, but it's got to be a tool because it fits in the palm of your hand, and it looks like it was used for generations as some kind of a pounding tool or a scraping tool. So you got to walk in the water. So no sneakers unless you like wet feet. So I'm going to try to, there's flame sign number 19. Try to get there as fast as I can. Now if the water was higher, I'd be forced out into it, but we haven't had a lot of rain and snow, so this is more than we get in the winter. I mean in the summer. Like I said, last time I was here there was no water at all, hardly. So you don't want to walk in this with sneakers. You got to cross the creek sometimes. There's the flame right up there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Such a beautiful area, guys. I encourage you to come check it out yourself. When people hear there's a flame inside of a waterfall, they freak out. Some of them probably don't believe it, but there's a little side fall. Got a bit of a traffic jam here. That's a little too deep. Go that way. See, there's a lot of people. They bring their dogs. It's like that tree fell, making it a little difficult to get by. But the flame is right there. You're brave doing that in sneakers.
That's not a no-no.
Well, when the water's not so bad, then it'd be easier to get around that section right there. On the way to it. Looks like I'm gonna get all wet. I don't know how to put that. Okay, we're almost there now. There it is. There's the flame. Right in the waterfall. Quite a popular spot today. I'll get a closer view.
Or you can go this way. As close as the walk as possible. So there you go.
Ya da doy işte.
That's where it falls. From the top, there's quite a bit of water today. Excuse me. There's a close-up of the flame. Fire and water do mix, guys. They can't say they don't. So, that was a beautiful walk. I'm going to end this here. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.